Hey guys, Esther here with Pampered Chef. I just wanted to get with you and show you my easy 5-minute dough. I'm having some friends over in a little bit and I'm making a breakfast pizza or breakfast flatbread, whichever you want. I have in my perfect batter bowl, I have a cup and a half of flour. I'm also going to get a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. It's always necessary to have this in our... Now, when it comes to baking, it's very important to have exact measurements. I am not a measure me kind of girl. You guys know this, but it is necessary when baking. So, I am measuring today. I'm also going to have a half a teaspoon of salt. Been a little over. It's alright. We love salt, don't we? And then I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. My baking soda is kind of getting low on me. Let's see if I can grab everything in here. Oh yeah. Throw a little more in there. Don't tell anybody. So this is super easy. I only need it for about 5 minutes once I put everything in there. I'm also going to do a cup of Greek yogurt. Don't drain it, just throw everything in there. Ta-da! Might want to take the cover off. Then you get all of this combined and mixed together. Once you have all of this combined and mixed together and you have your actual dough, then you put it on your dough mat and you start kneading it for about 4 minutes. It's really not too long. And it doesn't have to rest. After you knead it, you get it immediately. You can roll it out. I am going to use our perfect roller, our Pampered Chef perfect roller, and I will show you how that works. It's time to get our hands dirty. Spatula only does so much, guys. Gotta get your hands in there. I cannot tell you how many times I remember my grandmother kneading tortilla dough like this in the mornings. Wake up and that's the first thing you'd smell is tortilla dough. It's an amazing smell. So now that I've got this worked all together, I'm going to throw it out on my pad here, and I'm going to roll it out. After I get it all onto the pizza stone and baking, I'm going to let you see how it looks. But what I'm going to do is add some seasoning because I want to incorporate some of the herbs that are in the food that I'm going to top it with into the dough. It's just a little bit of, again, I don't really measure, so maybe about 2 tablespoons of the herbs. It's rosemary and sage and thyme and some cracked pepper. We already put salt in there, so you know that's going to be incorporated, but it's going to taste delicious. I'll show you the final product. Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm using my roller. Again, I am using this to roll out my dough the size of my mat because that's going to be the size of my pizza stone that I'm going to bake this on. You want it to be about a 1/4 inch thick so that it all cooks evenly. Da-da-da. Now, if you are an absolute perfectionist and have to have it all round and pretty, then feel free to cut around the edges with a paring knife. That's totally fine. I am not a perfectionist, so my dough is not perfectly round, but it looks delicious, and I can almost guarantee you that it's going to taste delicious. So now I'm going to transfer my dough. That's the great thing about these little silk mats is that I can just pick it up, have my pizza stone, it's nice and oiled. I'm going to switch it around here. I'm going to flop that down. peel that off. And we have our dough on our pizza stone. It was easy to transfer, it was pretty simple, and now I'm gonna bake it. Hey guys, so I am making now the egg part of our breakfast pizza. I have 6 eggs in here. I have about a half a cup of heavy cream. I put some freshly ground salt and pepper in here. There's nothing like fresh ground pepper and salt to go into your food. It just elevates the flavor. I'm using our nylon sauce whisk. I love this thing just because it aerates and makes my eggs nice and fluffy. So, and you get a lot of good texture in there. I've already cooked our bacon. I've already cooked our eggs. No, not our eggs. I've cooked our bacon. I've cooked the sausage and the potato. So all of that is ready. Now I see you guys. Oh my goodness. She's putting bacon and sausage and cheese and all of this stuff inside. But what about the healthy stuff? Well, guess what? Here it comes. In my egg mixture, I'm going to put 1 Roma tomato and a handful of spinach. It's going to be delicious. Again, you just mix that to incorporate everything. Make sure everything's covered. It smells amazing. There's some spinach in here that's stuck. I don't want you to get stuck. I want you to be in my eggs. So now I've had my everyday rock crock. Actually, this is my mini Dutch oven. I've had it heating on the stove. You can see here. We have our sausage, our egg, and our potato there. All I'm going to do is pour this in here and lightly cook this. I'm going to cook this for not that long, just a little bit, enough to kind of get the liquidy away or cooked off, and then I'm going to add it onto my pizza, and you guys are going to see how delicious this all looks. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to show you the final product. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've already finished topping everything with the eggs and the sausage and the bacon and the potatoes. So now I'm just topping it with cheese. I'm going to bake it in the oven for an additional 5 minutes. I bake the dough for about 8 minutes in the oven just to make sure it cooks all the way through. Now we're just going to incorporate everything for 5 minutes. We at Pampered Chef are very huge advocates at grating your own cheese, and look how beautiful this is. I mean, it's easy, super and simple. You grab a block of cheese, which this is $1.50 at the grocery store, most grocery stores. All you do is grate, and look how beautiful that is. You're also not eating all those extra byproducts that they put for preserving the cheese and the bagged cheese. There's so much stuff that you don't have to eat that are in these bagged products, and so this is why we advocate in grating your own cheese. Isn't that beautiful? So here is what we look like now. It's all topped. I'm going to stick it in the oven for 5 minutes, and I will let you see the results at the end.